You ready? No. Yeah, no, I'm ready. No, I'm ready now, yeah.
Hello and welcome to another video. I'm joined with a special guest today, Matt from Mattdoesfitness.
Just quickly, you said with a special guest. I've noticed that on a few people's channels, they say I'm joined with. Surely it's I'm joined by.
No.
I'm saying do that again.
No, we're going to carry on.
Okay, fine.
So today we're going to talk about how to grow your social media. Now, some of you guys might think, well, this is not relevant to me, but it is increasingly important to be aware of, particularly if you're self-employed or if you're in, especially the fitness industry, and you're trying to figure out a way to stand out and grow your business. It's going to be more catered towards growing a YouTube channel, but these principles are going to apply to your Instagram as well. So the first thing I would say would be to try and figure out a way of standing out from the crowd. A quote I really like is escape competition through authenticity. So if you're like building and marketing something that's an extension of who you are, then no one can really compete with you. Like, think of it this way, you are pretty much your own brand. Like, nobody can be a better Mattdoesfitness than you. Nobody can be a better Mike Thurston than me. You know, take for example, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is Joe Rogan. Nobody else can do a better job at being Joe Rogan than him. So I would say just focus on doing you, not letting others try to influence your behavior, and just really try and be yourself, be you. Okay, so leading on from that, you want to be topical and kind of follow trends and stuff to an extent, because on YouTube particularly, there's periods when like 24-hour videos are doing really, really well, right? If you make 24-hour videos, they're liable to do well because there are other videos with similar titles that are doing well, and yours are gonna, the way YouTube algorithm works is that your videos can tag on to someone else's, right? So if there's like
a particular
suggested videos.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. When you get to a certain size channel, a lot of your views are gonna come from YouTube pushing your videos. And if your videos are topics and titles that are doing well on YouTube, they're more likely to push your videos. So it's a very effective way to grow. So try and get a good balance between making personal, like individual, original good content, but at the same time making stuff that is relevant and that is ideally topical, because that's more likely to help you grow in the long run.
Yeah, an example of that which worked for me recently was the Tomorrowland video. I went to Tomorrowland, which was the first weekend out of the 2 weekends. Me and Louis went there, we made the video, we put it up as quickly as possible, and because so many people were searching for Tomorrowland, there was loads of Tomorrowland videos coming out, my video was getting right up there in the mix, so a lot of people were watching that one. The next point, I would say, be consistent, okay? This is massively, massively important. It doesn't matter if you're on Instagram, YouTube, whatever the platform is, you have to keep putting your content out there. Obviously, don't oversaturate it, quality over quantity, but you want to be posting and uploading on a regular basis. So Matt, you do every Sunday and Wednesday.
Yes, Mike, correct.
And you've done that, you are probably one of the most consistent people at doing that. I think you've barely missed those dates. No. So people know that Matt's going to upload at a certain time. 7 PM.
It's like a program, right? Like if you, like back in the day when you used to watch Neighbours at like 5:37, you're like, right, ready to go at this time because I know the program's on at this time. Like, it just helps, Okay, so my next one, this is an enormous one, and again, it kind of ties in with the last point I said about the trending thing, and that is the titles and thumbnails. Now, your title and your thumbnail is absolutely fundamental. I think I've seen people spend ages and pour everything into an amazing video and then just chuck in some random screenshot as the thumbnail and give it a terrible abstract. Yeah, literally, Mark has done that before, yeah.
I would literally just like screenshot a clip within the video which really wasn't all that, and people just haven't watched the video.
Yeah. Again, the bigger your channel gets and the more kind of viral videos, the more views you get, the more views you're gonna get from non-subscribers. So I have some videos that 80% of the views were from like non-subscribers, right? So they're people who possibly don't know who I am, have never seen a video of mine before. Therefore, the only criteria they have for deciding whether they're gonna click on your video is the thumbnail and title. And if it's not really good and engaging and better than the other people's videos, then they're not gonna click on it, You had a video, right, where you went to San Francisco, yeah, for 4 days.
I vlogged it, yeah.
And he called the video 4 days in San Francisco. Like, who's gonna watch that? I'd rather watch my granddad cut his toenails than watch that video. It's the least enticing title I've ever heard, right?
Yeah.
If I
found the most exciting thing that happened in that trip,
exactly, yeah.
The thumbnail.
Yeah. If something crazy had happened in that video, I punched a homeless person. If you'd called it that and done that in the video, probably quite offensive, but more likely to get more views. So you want to find something exciting and attention grabbing within the video and highlight that. So that's absolutely integral. Now, the title, you want to strike a balance. You don't want to go all out clickbait. Like obviously if your title is misleading or it's just an outright lie, then eventually people are going to get annoyed and they're going to stop watching your videos, you know?
Next point I would say is don't underestimate the power of collaborations. Now, I'm not saying that you have to collaborate to grow your channel. Particularly with my YouTube channel, I don't think I collaborated with anyone for a long time and my channel grew. However, I did notice, I think the one which worked for me was I did a collaboration with Dorian Yates, 6 times Mr. Olympia. He took me through a training session, a back session, and that got a hell of a lot of views and that brought a lot of new people to my channel. A lot of people come up to me and say, hey, I saw the video you did with Dorian Yates, and then from that, you know, they watched the rest of my videos. If they liked what they saw, then they subscribed. Same thing goes for Instagram as well. If you're getting tagged in other people's stories or you're getting tagged in the pictures which they're uploading or the videos, that's going to bring a lot of people to your page. But again, it's not essential, but it can help.
Yeah, and you still, going back to the other points, you need to have the other points in place. So particularly like, obviously if your content is, if you're not an insane individual and your videos aren't very good, you can do a collab with the biggest YouTuber and you may get some, you know, you'll get some subscribers coming over, but after a couple of videos, when they realise that your videos are rubbish, they're not going to stick around.
Yeah, if all those people from like the Dorian Yates video came to my channel and I either had 3 videos or just had a load
4 days in San Francisco.
Yeah. Or I just had a load of videos that were either not related to training and working out or just completely crap videos and people are gonna be like, oh.
Won't stick around.
No.
So you need to obviously be able to back up. So it's one thing getting the people across, you then need to be able to back that up and keep them there with.
It's the same with Instagram as well. Like if you've got a nice feed, you know, cool pictures, they're different, you know, you've got cool captions as well, it kind of make you stand out a little bit, show that you've got a bit of personality, and people are like, oh, you know, I'm going to stick with this guy. And
the 6th and final point, which ties into what I just said about the content, is having sick content, amazing content. Ultimately, obviously the thumbnails and titles are key, all the other bits we mentioned are key, but the ultimate, the most important, the most integral element is just having good content. Like, you can manipulate people into watching your videos, but eventually, like over the long term, what's going to win is having amazing content. If your videos are friggin' awesome, then over time you will get some traction, you will get some reward for that.
I feel like most people are there on YouTube to either be entertained or educated or maybe even motivated.
Yeah.
So if you can cover at least one of those 3.
Yeah.
And this is something interesting as well. Matt has grown his channel purely off doing pretty much everything yourself. You don't have an editor and you pretty much film everything by yourself. So you don't need to think, oh God, like you said, you don't have to buy a really expensive camera, you don't have to get a videographer on board straight away. There's a lot you can do by yourself. It's just up to you if you want to, or if you can afford to, hire some additional help further down the line. Like I'm now working with Louis, it's helping me out, but I could still grow my channel, you know, just by making the videos myself. You were saying yesterday, he does a lot of vlogs at home with his family. It's gonna be weird if he has a cameraman in there following him around all the time, you know, during private family time. It just wouldn't work.
And it's hard because you need to find, like, you've obviously got a good relationship with Louis, you need to find someone who fully understands you and like gets your sense of humour. And because if someone's editing a video for you, that's a very personal thing. So if the person you've never met before, they're not gonna have an understanding of how to put your bits together, you know, to make it work and to reflect you. Like, you see some people come out with an edit and it's just completely different to all of their videos, and it's a bit weird. You know, you want to make sure it ties in and it's like reflects your style and like how you are as a person, I guess. Yeah,
sick. So a couple of points there worth thinking about. Hopefully it's helped you out. And if you guys go onto Matt's channel, this video should definitely be live now. Yeah. We both did the
US Army physical fitness test, part of which is a friggin' 2-mile run. Yeah. And like, I get tired doing a 2-meter run. I get tired walking from my house to my car. I'm fairly gassed, so.
Yeah, it's an interesting watch. It'll be out now, so go check that out and go and make sure you subscribe to Matt's channel. And of course mine. The road to 1 million is close approaching. Who's gonna reach it first? Who knows? Actually, to be fair, you should all go over to Matt's channel and make sure you unsubscribe from him and subscribe to me, so I just get the edge.
And then after you've done that, then unsubscribe from Mike and come back and subscribe, just to get that, you know, build the excitement. If I get to 1 million first, you have to give me £1 million.
Well,
we've got £1 million on the line here.
Okay, yeah.
500k each.
I'll pay you that in installments because I'm not quite there. But yeah, cheers guys, thanks for watching. See you guys soon.